Well, let's get our first management then. Shashi Kiran Shetty, founder and executive chairman of Allcargo Logistics is with us. Shashi, hi, good afternoon. First up, if you could take us through the size of this company and what would be the synergies, how much would it add to your revenues?
Yeah, first of all, this company we acquired has been our agent in the US since the last 6 years. And the deal size is upwards of 40 million plus a working capital of about 8.5 million. So it roughly works out about $50 million. And the synergy of the acquisition is that we as a group didn't have our own presence in the US, which is one of the largest market in the world. And for us as a growth strategy and also to have a presence in the largest market in the world adds to a lot of synergic benefit in terms of acquiring new customers, in terms of adding more revenue, and bringing our global best practices into the acquired company. All these we see in terms of adding value to the company significantly.
Mr. Shetty, how much have you paid for this acquisition and how have you funded it?
Like I said, the acquisition cost works out to close to about $50 million. And the funding has happened through our subsidiary, Eculine, and it is funded by the Belgian banks. 30% is equity contribution from Eculine, our subsidiary, and 70% is been funded by the Belgian banks.
Okay. So, Shashi, will you be consolidating the numbers of this company and will this be EPS accretive and from what year?
Yeah, it is the acquisition is with effect from 1st September 2013, and we will be consolidating it under the Allcargo Logistics consolidated P&L and balance sheet. So it is value accretive as of 1st September, as I said.
So it will be EPS accretive from first year itself?
First year itself, yeah, absolutely right. So the company is very healthy and it's got about 350 employees with 9 offices in the United States and about 22 receiving terminals within America. So it's among the top 3 in the US market as global consolidators. So it will complete the full circle of our own operations in most part of the world, except for Korea and Taiwan. These are the only 2 significantly large economies we are not present. Otherwise, Eculine brand is now operating in almost all important markets in the world with own operation.
Could you tell us a little more
some
about
countries?
Yeah, if you could just tell us some more. If you could just tell us some more about the financials of this company, how much by way of revenues? You said it will be EPS accretive. What will be the margins and just the contribution to your consolidated P&L?
Yeah, this company has a revenue of about $128 million. I cannot disclose the financial valuation at this stage in terms of the multiples because we are at the moment in discussion with some other company for another smaller acquisition. So that's why we don't want to talk about with other numbers. But it's 120 million. Yeah, this will take our global NVOCC revenue to about $600 million, and with an EBITDA of close to about $35 million on a global level.
And you also said that 70% of the deal will be funded via debt from Belgian banks from your subsidiary. What will be the consolidated debt on the books of Allcargo post that?
It will be roughly about 600 crore because right now it will be slightly higher, about 750, but we are already repaying about 150 crore the debt which we have in Indian books. As a matter of fact, in India we have a debt of about 400 crore. Out of 400 we are going to pay about 150, and those funds have already been tied up to repay. So altogether we will have in India we about 250 crore and about 450 in Eculine.
All right, Mr. Shetty, thanks so much for taking the time out, and we wish you good luck with this acquisition and the other one you were referring to. Well, Allcargo, the market seems to have liked this deal. Stock is up close to about 10% odd. Also, the company is only paying $50 million. The sales of the company is about $128 million, which means they're paying about 0.4 times of their sales. Also, will be EPS accretive from first year itself. So, Street is quite enthused, up 10%. Let's step into a very short break on that note, but coming up on the other side, a technical check on the markets.